welcome back to it. It is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, on SABC3 on this Wednesday morning. Once again, thank you for choosing to join us. Now, South Africa is currently facing a water crisis, the likes of which has not been seen in decades. In fact, the Free State and KwaZulu-Natal have been declared disaster areas, with some provinces preparing to, of course, be in the grips of this severe drought. Now, as a whole, South Africa is the 30th driest country in the world. And to help us to understand this problem a little bit further, we've invited expert from Explore for Knowledge, Mr. John Lucas here to talk about what exactly is going on. And I wanted to firstly ask you, in your mind, why is it so particularly bad this year, the water crisis?
Firstly, thanks for having me on the show again, and always great chatting to you guys. It's I gotta say, it's almost a point where it's come to where it's a whole lot of things all adding up.
Yes.
It's use of natural resources which we haven't been monitoring. It's the fact that there's El Nino happening currently, climate change is slowly but surely that thing that's been creeping up, and nobody's really taken notice of it. Or those that have, it's kind of been a slow notice. So I think we've gotten to the point where a whole lot of things have kind of come together, and we're now feeling it for the first time.
Yeah. And I mean, organizations like Grain SA are reporting that Free State farms are losing entire crops. Millions and millions of households are going to be affected by this. But a scarier fact is the fact that in 2025, it's reported that we might actually run out of water in South Africa. We're using some 235 litres per day per person. This is a really, really dire situation, but there might be a solution. Digging more boreholes to extract groundwater. Is that the right approach that government is trying to implement?
I wouldn't say that there's a, like you said earlier, like a silver bullet approach, that is the one answer to everything. The problem with boreholes is it's great. There was a report in the week saying that 37% or so, we have a 37% of groundwater usage, or that we can use. The thing is that if there's no rain, there's no water flowing back into a system. So eventually we're just going to deplete another resource, something that we have almost as a backup right now for something that if it gets worse, we have groundwater as a backup. So I would say that it's there, but don't all of a sudden go and drill 100 boreholes and try and tap all the water that we have underground. Also, look at what's happening on the surface. Massive leakages in various provinces. There are always reports of leakages, of systems failing. And people themselves, it's not point a finger at government or point a finger at authority. It's for every single one of us to do something about it.
So what can we do as people at home to help conserve water?
So, again, it's that system of take responsibility for your own resources. Don't let the taps run. It's all those simple little things. Use grey water. Take what you have, put a bucket inside your basin. Know the amount of water you're using. For instance, go full of a 25-litre drum of water and see what you can actually do with 25 litres and how quickly it disappears. Because we don't actually see the volumes we're using, it's very easy to just continuously use. So go to their great websites, like the Journey of Water, WWF has a campaign. There are a whole lot of tips on their website. And just basically make a concerted effort to save water. Like we save electricity, water is the next big crisis.
And we can't have load shedding in terms of water. My goodness, John Lucas, thank you so much from Explore for Knowledge, talking about how we can go about helping to conserve water, which is the lifeblood of all of our communities and indeed each and every one of us. So do what you can to try and save it.